What is going on, guys? It is Mr. One Guy, and today I am actually bringing you a Infinite Warfare gameplay slash commentary. Now, this isn't my gameplay, but this is my commentary. So the guy who made this, his name is Aro. He does some nice YouTube. He does some nice YouTube work, and I'm quite the fan of it. And I'll leave a link to his channel in the description, like he asks for. And I think that it's huge that he's doing this because it lets all of us basically actually do some gameplay on it. So, as far as I'm aware, I haven't played Black Ops 3 or anything, but this is new, where you can kind of look around as the game is starting, which I kind of like because you can kind of get ready to take the right route that you want to take. And he's running around with a gun that reminds me of the Vector from Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, which was a submachine gun. It was awesome. Looks like he's got a laser sight on it, which if it acts like Black Ops 2, that'll decrease, it'll act the same as steady aim basically. And I love steady aim. I run it on all of my shit, especially snipers, because I like to go for some cross-map no-scopes. Now, one thing that I'm kind of torn on is right there you could see that the guy was floating up. Now, that's kind of weird to me because it feels like it'll block vision a lot when you're trying to get feeds and whatnot. Like I said, I'm a sniper. That's what I like to do. That's what I have fun doing. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And this is all assuming that I'm going to play this game. Because right now, I don't have an Xbox One, but I mean, if it gets around to it, then it does, and that's awesome, because this game actually looks pretty fucking fun, and I really want to try it out. But like I was saying, the bodies float up, which is kind of hit or miss for me, because like I said, when they're floating up, they could get in your line of sight. I mean, you saw right there, he was shooting at somebody that was already dead, and that's kind of, I feel like a lot of that could be happening, especially. But it also, because sometimes people, campers mostly, like to lay in dead bodies because it makes them look slightly less there, I guess. Not 100% sure, but I have noticed that campers sometimes do like to hide in dead bodies. So that'll eliminate that. Anytime you see somebody on the ground, they're for sure alive, which I think is also kind of neat. So, I mean, you can kind of see where I'm getting at here with the, it can be awesome, it could be kind of shitty. But, I mean, it looks like he has a throwing knife there. I don't know if that's actually a throwing knife. Like I said, I've never played the game, but I love throwing knives. You guys have probably never seen any videos of them, except for the one on Black Ops 2 where I got the cross-map combat axe on the first day the game came out. That was so much fun to me, to just chuck throwing knives and all that stuff across the map. Which brings me to another point. I've seen a couple maps, and I believe one of them had a totally open, just awesome for cross maps. But this one, I mean, that was always the first thing I did when I spawned, was look up, throw the tomahawk. Whatever happens, happens. If I miss it, cool. If not, whatever. And right here, this guy's arms just turned into guns. I don't know if that's a kill streak or if that's like just a gun that you have, but it's kind of weird to me. But again, I kind of like it. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of things in here that kind of are catching me off guard, but they're kind of just working. The game looks to be a whole lot of fun. And he's got what looks to be some score streaks. I think he's maybe 25 points away from his next kill streak here, which I'm not 100% sure about. I'm kind of doing this all as I go. And I think I was right. Maybe. Not 100% sure there. But the sniping in this game looks awesome. I was watching FaZe Jev play it, and he didn't get any hit markers, from what I saw at least. And there was aim assist, and it just looked like it was super easy to snipe on, which, well, not necessarily super easy, but it looked like it was easy to snipe on as opposed to games like Black Ops 1, where when the game first came out, you just could not snipe on it at all. It was unsnipeable, realistically. Unless you are one of the snipers that likes to sit at the back of the map. And if you like to play like Batman, go hard. I mean, you bought the game so that you could play it the way you want to play it, right? That's the way I kind of see Call of Duty. Although, that's not the way I see Call of Duty as I'm actually playing. When I'm playing, I tend to get pretty mad at people that are just sitting in the back of the corners. So, I'll probably end up doing some raid videos once I get my PVR and microphone and all that. But, I don't know, this game, he has 4 perks, so similar to Black Ops 2, where there's probably like a perk-free greed kind of wild card. I don't know what kind of creative class setup they have, whether it's like a pick 10 system or it's back to like Black Ops 2 where you just get the attachments that you want, and you're good to go. So, I mean, I would love to actually get my hands on this game and play it and explore it, because it looks like a whole lot of fun. There's different characters that you can be, which I would assume gives you different little buffs, and although not totally game breaking if you choose the wrong one, would definitely affect the way you play. Which, I mean, I hope that you can change that, because if you play for the first, let's say, 20 levels, and then decide, you know what, maybe I want to play as a different character, I mean, I think that would be a whole lot of fun, and you could really figure out what works best for you, kind of like changing your class. I mean, some people play with the SMG for the first 3 sieges, and then figure out LMGs that they like to play. And that was basically me in Black Ops 1 when I first started. I know I loved the Stoner 63. I don't know why, because it wasn't even that good of a gun. And right here he's calling these Scorchers. Now it kind of looks like Rolling Thunder, but it's not exploding as much, so who knows what it could be, really. I mean, I'm sure you guys might have watched a lot more of this gameplay than I have. But again, here he is with the guns on his hands. I think that that's awesome. You run out of ammo, you can just switch to your hands to kill people from a distance. But as long as they aren't super overpowered, because obviously everybody's going to be running them if they're this class. I'll call it a class. Could also be race, I guess. I'm not really sure what to call it, but I mean, 400 point streak, so yeah, it is looking like it is point streak, and it does say how far until your next point streak, which I think is kind of cool, because I know in Black Ops 2 it kind of frustrated me when I'm playing. I just kind of see a little bar. But the gameplay is wrapping up, and there it is, he throws the throwing knife. This looks like an awesome game, guys. I mean, I really wish I could play it, but it was a PS4 exclusive. So, anyways, have a good time, guys.